what I'm supposed to do,
Yep.
that I won't go to the federal prison.
I understand what you're saying, and no, they will not do that for you. You can get with Frank and talk to an AUSA about that, Muscagny. And they will, you can go through an attorney who will work for you, I guess, if you pay him the money. And it,
Be a mediator, basically, like you're working a contract.
yeah, but they're not going to, it's the same thing I'm telling you, because there's no way they're going to be like, all right, he got caught with X, he needs to produce Y, and then he's out. It just doesn't work that way. So you're getting bogged down in weeds, though, because I have to be convinced that I'm going to work with you before any of this happens, okay? So you're jumping ahead a little bit. I think today we've probably talked about enough, and you're going to have a chance to get back with me if you want to. You think about it, go home to your family, but you're going to have a heavy decision to make. And I'll be there waiting for you, whether you make it or not. It's not any skin off my back, but I think just someone that has the opportunity, if you want to stay out and see your family, to work towards that. I really do. But the bullshit's going to have to stop. I mean,
I know, so I just want to do whatever it is I need to do.
I hear you.
Not to go to the feds.
I get it. And let's...
And if y'all saying that I can do some things to where I won't have to go to the feds, I just want that in writing. That way I can guarantee my freedom, if you understand what I'm saying.
I do. And you can call your attorney about that and see what he can work out. Because there will be nothing from me on that end.
So
Right.
how will my attorney be able to work it out if...
He'll be able to tell you that they're not going to put that in writing for you, essentially. I mean...
So if that's not in writing, that means basically if I do work, who's to say that that's really going to help me?
When
We're professionals. At some point, you have to put all your trust into Special Agent Rakowski here, okay? You're going to have to trust him.
I'm saying, I understand that, but...
I know it feels like you're flying blind,
The same way
but he will guide you to where you need to go.
You said I was bullshitting. Okay, boom. I went back. I told you the truth about everything, okay? So...
Parts of the truth.
Nah, I told you the truth about everything.
All right.
Like, whenever we just went back and I told you that he picked up the box and all of that shit, I told you the truth about everything.
Okay.
And the little place or whatever case may be, but... basically, after I'm done, or whenever y'all say I'm done, or whatever the case may be, am I still going to a federal penitentiary, is the question.
I don't know the answer to that. You may. It depends what you can do. Like I said, I'm not going to be the one telling you yes or no. I mean, we can split hairs about this, but it's not my determination.
And then
Does that happen to people every day? Yes.
So they
But-
work and they still go to the feds?
No, they both. So the difference with you is you've got a hell of a criminal history, convictions or not. You've got a propensity to have guns with you and to deal dope. I don't care what your convictions are.
Mm-hmm.
The federal system doesn't care. They do.
Mm-hmm.
But the long and short of it is
But you said I got a history of dealing drugs.
charges for drugs and guns.
Drugs and
Okay?
guns?
Yes.
I only got one gun charge, and it didn't stick because the gun wasn't even mine. And as far
I'm
as
sure,
drugs,
Kevin, none of it ever was yours, okay?
I'm not
None of that matters right now.
legitimately, but like the stuff that you mentioning, the stuff that you talking about didn't hold up in court.
And I'm telling you, I don't care. They're not going to care about that. They are going to look at your case, and they're going to see that you're someone who does not have zero criminal history, okay? That is different than someone who has never done anything in their life. You never done anything in your life and you get caught something one time, very easy to work your charges off completely. You're in a hole. It's going to be a lot tougher for you. And I will never tell you, never make promises that you would not possibly do time no matter what work you do. Because I'm not a liar, and I would never promise you that. So take that for what it's worth. We would do our best to go to bat for you and say, Kevin did X, Y, Z. He bought this and this and this. He's been cooperative. He's been truthful. He answers his phone when we call. He does what we ask. And that goes a long way because we have a good relationship with him. So it's a lot to think about, but again, we're talking about stuff that's down the road if it ever happens. So you don't know any name for Big Said who's got the Mexican hookup in Owensboro, right?
I can get his name when I leave. All of that's no problem.
What if you leave without your phones?
Then I won't be able to get in contact with him at all.
Okay.
Actually, I won't be able to contact none of the people you're talking about at all.
So it's probably a good idea that we let you take your phones with you?
Yes, sir.
There's a couple ways we can go about this. So you obviously have concerns about what is on your phone. This phone, do you have any texting on there, dope related, your weed or anything else? All right, so let's go through this one right now with me, and we'll make sure that's the case, and then you can take that one with you, and we'll talk about the other one. Sound fair?
Mm-hmm.
There's two ways we can go about that. I can do that through a consent from you, or I can apply for a search warrant from that. Before that, it's on you. If you do a search warrant, you won't be able to take it with you.
You trying to look at my text messages or something?
Anything that may be on their phone,
I'm saying, so
drug
what's up?
related.
My texts and shit.
Or I asked you, so there's not any text on there, right?
Nah, you can look on that. But I'm saying, is that what you want to see, my text?
Yeah, just to make sure that you're telling me the truth.
Mexicans. So is that what y'all really want, Mexicans?
I want whoever can get the most dope off the street for Louisville. If that's Mexicans, it's Mexicans. If it's a white chick, let's do the white chick. If it's a black guy moving a bunch of fentanyl, let's do that.
I don't know what I need to do just to make it disappear. The case disappear, whatever it is I need to do to make it disappear, that's what I'm trying to do.
Alright, good enough.
So you got to talk to somebody to find it out or something?
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing is, before I can even start, I got to go to that AUSA and say, because they know that I'm here talking to you because I told them, but they don't know what happened. Okay. So I got to go back, and that's what I mean. It's
alright.
So nothing federally happens fast. All right.
So look, if you could do is, could you find out? Because you said basically I'm getting booked in today regardless, right?
On state charges.
On state charges?
I'm not going to indict you right now. I'm not going to give you a complaint and take you to the courthouse in Louisville, the Fed courthouse. All right. If you get, I'm going to talk to Nate, and you're probably going to go through that booking and then get out right away, bond out, get your car, and go do what you do.
And my car's still on the highway?
No, I told you it's at the record company right there off that exit.
Are they going to release it to me?
Yeah, I told them you probably call them that if you get out. Just call them. If you call them midnight, you're probably not going to be able to get it. You'll have to wait till tomorrow.
So is there any way that you could take me there?
No, because you'll be in jail, and I'm going to go home and start typing this paperwork. Okay, you get out, you got cash, you can call an Uber. They can take you there.
Kevin, I'm going to read you this. It's a consent to search for your phone, okay? This is in lieu of a search warrant, so we can get you back in your hands and get you home with it. I have been asked to permit special agents of the Drug Enforcement Administration to search he's described this as a gray AT&T/Alcatel flip phone. I have not been threatened nor forced in any way, and I freely consent to the search. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, sign it for me if you do. If you want to read it, it's very short.
So basically, I guess if I'm going to let you search my phone, I'm going to get to take my phone, huh?
If I'm not saying one way or the other. What we're going to do, if you allow me to search your phone here, just look through it as we're sitting here, I'm going to give it right back to you, as long as there's nothing on there that you murdered somebody or something, terrorist shit like that, okay? What I'm trying, the other decision that I'm going to make then is, if you don't want me to do that, I decide whether I keep them or not as part of the evidence that may be on there of the crime that happened today, and I apply for a search warrant for them.
crimes on there that happened today.
Then those are just, yeah.
The shit today ain't got nothing to do with it. Fuck that. There you go.
All right, well, sign that for me right here, and I will check that out.
I was just gonna go to it.
Man, come on, give me some credit.
But as far as my family phones, I got a whole lot of naked photos of my woman, and my woman just passed, so I really don't wanna...
So that's where the dope information is then, is what you're telling me.
I'm about to show you. Ain't no
I
dope
can't look, man. I gotta go through all that. We'll talk about that one. Relax, relax.
Fuck shit, that's where the dope information is. It's crazy.
You guys probably don't have to celebrate or hear someone that knows how to use it, do you?
Still,
We have one, but he's, you know, he's not working right now.
I don't know how to use it either. How did you get wrapped up in this shit, Kevin? Family? Friends?
What wrapped up what shit?
Dope? Oh, do you mind grabbing that ledger, the notebook?
Yep.
That's right out there still.
I'll be right back.
All right, thanks. Who's those people?
Who the fuck put Tayo in her? Oh. Okay.
Well, sure wasn't me.
Yeah. I'm assuming you implicating this is a drug ledger, right?
No, I thought it was your math homework, but since you brought up drug ledger, let's talk about it.
Nah, that's what you implicating. Like, I'm not stupid.
Kevin, this is why we need to cut the bullshit. Don't be coming out with me with you implicating.
Nah, cause in
Just
actuality...
let's get over it.
Makes sense what you're saying it is, so...
Yeah, that's what I know it is. So why do we have to sit here and bullshit about it? Who cares? It's a
Right.
fucking drug ledger with some bullshit amounts of money.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think I'm new to that?
Mm-hmm.
Give me something to...
Who just called my phone?
JD New.
Mm-hmm. Was these some of the people you want murder or something?
You tell me. Are they worth getting?
Hell no.
But no. Who's Weedy?
You said who's Weedy?
Mm-hmm.
Weedy's a guy from Newburgh.
What's his name?
Hmm?
What's his name?
I don't know. Weedy.
Weedy. What's his number in here? Is it in this one or that one?
His number's in